of hydroponics. Here's what kind there are in the world, where it is used, and why it's helpful along with a list of pros and cons. Now, let's get started. Hydroponics has been around for centuries. It dates back to somewhere during the 1600s. Though some historians say hydroponics dates back to the beginning of civilization. The first successful attempt at hydroponics was thought to be in the ancient city of Babylon. However, the first people to use hydroponics were actually the Aztecs. The Aztecs did not have much land because their strong neighbors would not allow them to have any viable land. To survive, the Aztecs had to manufacture their own crops through innovation. Trial and error, they were able to create rafts out of roots and reeds, which they then piled soil from the bottom of the lake to give them what they needed to produce crops. This was a creative form of hydroponics, which is still being used today. The standard definition of hydroponics, as explained by the American Heritage Dictionary, is the cultivation of plants in nutrient solution rather than in soil, which is simply put, growing plants without soil. Instead of soil, they would use different mediums such as perlite or gravel with nutrients that can be from fish waste, duck manure, or normal nutrients. With this, there are many different types of hydroponic systems where you can achieve growing plants without soil. But today I will just mention a few such as the Dutch bucket, drip and passive. First, the Dutch bucket. With the Dutch bucket there is a central hydroponics nutrients reservoir from which nutrients are pumped and dripped onto each plant. The nutrients filter the growth medium in each bucket, feeding the plant along the way. At the bottom of each bucket or pot, there is a collection method such as a reservoir. This is then passed back to the central hydroponic nutrients reservoir for recirculation. The most common plant to grow in this system would be the tomato. The drip method saves water and fertilizer by allowing water to drip slowly to the roots of many different plants, either onto the soil surface or directly onto the root zone, through a network of valves, pipes, tubing, and emitters. These narrow tubes deliver water directly to the base of the plant. The passive is a method of growing plants without soil, moss, or bark. Instead, an inert porous medium transports water and fertilizer to the roots by capillary action. Capillary action is the tendency of a liquid in a capillary tube or absorbent material to rise or fall as a result of surface tension. One of the most familiar places hypos is used is in Egypt. Because of the climate of Egypt, the Nile is used heavily for hydroponics. Egypt has a large supply of sand, however, a small amount of soil. Hydroponics allows Egypt to produce products still even without significant soil amounts. This is all possible because of hydroponics. Another way that hypo is being used and is helpful is in space. NASA is testing the ability of hydroponics in space and sees this as a possible avenue to growing plants. This is in place in case that the viable resources for farming run out in the future and have to be moved somewhere else. This also may open doors to humans moving to space because of the oxygen produced from hydroponics. Now I will list the pros and cons. Pros: can be grown anywhere, 20 less water is used, reduces nutrient leaching, no pesticides, 20% less space, complete control, less labor, growing year-round, grow faster, proven technology. Cons: expensive, more supervision required, mistakes and system malfunctions affect plants faster, without so acting as a buffer. Affected by power outages, requires use of better water, waterborne disease spread quickly. In conclusion, hydroponics is a useful form of agriculture, which has been successfully used in the past and will be used in the future. It was used by the early Aztecs and is said to be used by people in space. This agricultural tool is diverse and has many potentials to help the farming world. Though it may have cons and pros clearly, the future limits hydroponics in our past and will continue to be the future for agriculture.